Hello!
Hello!
Right, well, we're out on our, I think we had plans of doing this because we've just got hold of this. We've got the Macro Simplex Plus. We just got it last week, and we thought it would be awfully good fun to sort of go out and maybe get a few videos of what it's like to start this hobby new, obviously with a brand new machine, and basically sort of how it all kind of works out, what we sort of find. We're up in the Highlands of Scotland, so we don't have any sort of permissions really on land as yet, so we've got access to the shores and to the beaches. Not, as you can see, not particularly sort of sandy beaches. We do have sandy beaches, but we're in quite a historic area here, so we're trying to sort of basically pick out areas that have had some footfall over the centuries, and this is actually quite a good one. You know, there's an old sort of ruined church just over there. I don't know if you can see it. That's where we're just sort of parked up, and there's actually another wee sort of like building just over in the distance there that is a yeah, it's another historical point of it's where a ferry used to sort of bring people over from the Black Isle over to this sort of side of the shore to get them to the church, because there's a bishop's castle over on the other side there. So we were sort of thinking, well, we'll try and see whether maybe there's obviously been footfall through here during the going back centuries and centuries, so we thought we'd maybe give the shore around here a shot. So and just get used to using the machine and just enjoying the hobby. So anyway, when we find something, we'll get you to join us there. So let's keep on. Really weird day today though. It's there's a real har hanging over the Cromarty Firth. That's the Black Isle in the distance there. You can hardly see it because of just that fog, that har that's sort of like set in. Beautiful though. Yep, she's having a dig. Gotta dig it. What'd you get?
It's a big piece of worktop. When I went to pick it up, a piece of it broke off, so I held it up and it didn't register.
Ah.
But when I took it out, it's obviously got a nail in it or something. So
Yeah.
it's too big to carry out, unfortunately.
Cool. Right, well, we've got a signal. It's coming up about an 18, wasn't it, babe?
It was an 18, yeah.
Yeah. So just going to have a shot with the Nokta pointer and see how that sort of comes up. Excuse me for the absolutely rubbishy photography, but oh. Oh, there we go.
It's a lovely piece of foil.
Oh, it's a ancient Pictish foil. How about that? You don't find that often. You can take that to Sotheby's and auction it off. Ah, well.
It's the only bit of metal in this whole big...
Ah, well, I mean, we're kind of here to clean up the place a bit as well.
Yeah.
We're doing our ecological duty as well, so it's all good stuff. Anyway, let's keep on.
Right then. Is it on?
It is on.
I've
Yes.
marked the spot, so you want to take the detector and run it over so they can hear what it sounds like,
Okie dokie.
and then we'll figure out together what it is.
Yeah, yeah, we've got just got a signal there. Right.
I have disturbed the ground, so its conductivity is a bit
Oh, there it is.
less.
There it
It's
is.
just there. So mid to high 20s.
It's
Lower 30s.
Lower 30s to, oh, went up to 46 there, but
Okay. Right. Well, I'll dig it out. And we'll
so
see
it's
what
about mid 20s mostly. So that gives you a sense of what the Simplex is picking up anyway.
and how it sounds.
Yeah.
Because the numbers are completely different than a mine lab. Okay.
Okay, looks like it's further afield.
Right then. Detector over the top. Please.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, let's
Possibly in the spoil or to the side?
so it's now bringing up 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all mid 30s to 40s. Let's just.
It's quite a busted up sound though.
Yeah, it might be to do with the pointer though. That.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll try again.
Yeah, it's in.
It's either in the spoil or I didn't
There.
get the place right the first time.
You got it?
I think it's a piece of lead. Looks like a shark's tooth, but I think it's a piece of lead. You want to run the detector over
Yeah.
it? Is that what you were getting?
Well, that's coming up. Yeah, that's those mid 20s. Yeah,
Okay, so
that's just.
it's not corroded and silverish, so lead. Is that it out?
That looks to be it.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go,
A
folks.
piece of lead, but that read in the 30s, isn't it?
It was going from mid 20s to, and then when you moved it around a bit, it was going 30s. So, yeah, between mid 20s to mid 30s.
Right.
Yeah. Laurie's picked up something. I think it was a 65, which you seem to be picking up bits of iron around here at 65, which,
Which is a bit
it's all good fun though.
He's up the beach. Well, the pieces we can carry out.
Don't forget I've got the pointer.
Yep. Right, that is 58 to 60, whatever that is. Pointer?
Yep, there you go.
Is it on?
Nope, it is off. Because it got left for too long and it got sad. It bleeped away and said goodbye.
Yep, you have to take your pointer away from your detector, or they talk to each other.
A friendly little chatter. Oh, there we go.
And I believe it's a bottle top. Yep, it's a bottle top.
An early Roman bottle top.
Oops.
Oops. Okay, on then. Show the world
The bottle
your
top.
swag.
Yes. The exciting thing we find out here.
We were down at down near Kirriemuir over the weekend for our first club dig with Scottish metal detecting, and it was fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's like you know, Laurie and I have only been into this for, well, we've been looking into it for a while, but actually active in it for just over a week. But it was really nice to actually pick up things other than bottle caps and ring pools and Kit Kat wrappers and stuff like that. Iron brew cans, yeah. We're getting real aficionados on those, to be honest with you. We know all the ins and outs on the latest to the oldest designs. We're getting quite a collection together. Oh. That's kind of fuzzy, isn't it?
Very broken. But it's jumping from 70 to 90 and a 44 in there, so it could be two types of metal. Let's see if I put this onto.
If you turn off the pointer, it will stop a lot of that chatter as well. There you go. A lot of that fuzz was the pointer.
Suppose we could change the frequency.
Change it up a bit.
Well, that takes it off. We did find that helped with the pointer before.
Lots of frequency, Kenneth. Things have changed.
Right, I put it onto field mode because it gives you more tones than beach.
And we like lots of tones, don't we?
We like lots of tones.
Indeed.
It helps you figure out what's going on better.
Plus, it's just more interesting. I mean, 3 is good. I mean, let's face it, Status Quo got by with 3 chords. So it's amazing what you can do with just 3 tones, 3 chords.
That is so strange.
3 tones and the truth. There you go. There's a name for the channel. 3 tones and the truth.
According to Gavin.
Oh, I don't know enough to know the truth. The truth is a very speculative term, to be honest with you.
And the Seeker is a different channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but...
What do I know you could put on the back of that bottle top you just found. Oops. Ah. Bloody rocks.
So faint, it can't even lock on it, so...
Alright, we're going to give up on that one then. Right.
More interesting.
Well, keep on keeping on. She's got a signal. And she's digging it. What was it coming up as?
It was coming up 70. Which could be a pound coin. It's just quite compacted, stony. There's a lot of sand on the surface, but under that.
You're doing a great job.
Whistling at us? Their dog.
I don't know. You'd need to ask the bird.
Oh, is it a bird, is it?
Yes. Well, what do you think it was?
Person. Whistling at their dog, that's why I asked.
No.
Whistling at us or the dog?
Ah, no. Not out the hole.
Nope, nothing at all.
How can there not be anything there?
Well, maybe it's the mode I've got it set in. No, it's been that mode before. Oh wait, there we go. Wait, way back again. I think it's maybe now it's identifying it more as iron and it's notching it out.
Right.
Because it got a bit more clearance to it.
Well, have we got? I don't know that we've got iron notched out on field, do we?
I
No.
thought field had iron notched out.
Well, you'll see on the. Shouldn't do. Beach does.
They all look lit up. So maybe it isn't, but it's not seeing it anyway. Whatever it was there, it's not seeing it now. So
Oh, whoa!
it's not moved. I haven't put it anywhere.
Oh, that was probably your boot.
That was the shovel.
Oh, the shovel. Yeah. Yeah. The Simplex gets very excited at the shovel.
Yeah, and we have to get one that's longer that we can drag behind us like everybody else, because this is, you have to carry it even though it's fiberglass. There's so little of it that's actually fiberglass, it doesn't make much difference. $98, so that's rubbish. Iron, generally. 20.
What was that again? You got a signal.
Solid 20.
Solid 20. Right.
Well, it's there, but the pinpointer's not wanting to have anything to do with it for some strange reason. So, we shall see. Fixed bags are better too. The ones that swing around on you.
Yeah, over time we'll get things like proper gear and everything like that. But you know, initially.
What you can do on a budget.
Yeah, exactly.
Spend your
Yeah.
money on your detector. That's where you need to put your.
Well, that's what everybody says, isn't it? Is spend as much as you can on the detector, and the rest of the gumph can come along over sort of time. But Laurie's currently running the Simplex on field mode, but she actually started it off. I think. Who did you get that? Was that tip off of? That was the Southern Detector, wasn't it?
Southern Searcher, maybe?
Southern Searcher, yeah. And I think South Coast Detectors as well. I think he
picked it up.
Yeah, he did a video on it as well, which was really, really helpful. Little sort of tips to get the best out of the Simplex. But yeah, so Laurie's running it on the field mode, but she started it. You start up on the beach mode, and then you ground balance it in beach mode, and then switch it to field mode, and it just gives you, as we were talking about beforehand, a few more tones to deal with, which tells you a little bit more about what's going on, really. Also, as well, it allows in iron, because the beach mode notches out the iron signals. So if you're going over a beach or something, you know, and it's there's lots of iron signals, it won't give you a lot of those. It'll cut out some of that chatter. So the field mode just tells you a bit more about everything that's there, rather than actually taking stuff out. Still there, isn't it?
It is, but the pinpointer's going nuts over there.
Oh.
Next to the rock.
Let's go in for a close-up.
Yeah. Could be, but no, it's not.
It's done a runner.
Oh.
That's what you find with these little bits of metal and stuff is some of them grow legs. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, round there. And that's where it was. That seemed to be where it was clunking there beforehand. Try it again without that. There you go. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Anyway. Another tip.
Another top tip. Go on then, Laurie. Give us another top tip.
Put things in front of the coil until it gets walked away from you.
Alright.
That was my top tip. If you don't have a pointer,
Yeah.
put the stuff in front of
There you go.
the
Yeah.
coil.
And it should scream out at you.
It should.
Unless they got, grow legs like we said and run off in the opposite direction. Oh, woohoo! There we go.
Is it now? That's the.
Is it?
That was the detector.
See? Just got to watch out for that as well.
That is real.
Is it gone again? Right.
Well, it's gone. It's not to where this can find it.
Uh-huh.
And we saw how sensitive that was because it was picking up the.
Here, let me run it over. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. You think it's
Actually, I
out?
think it's... Yeah.
So it's out.
Yeah.
Now. So maybe I got it on that last one.
Yeah, right in there.
Okay.
Wow.
According to this, it's not.
You got the sensitivity up on that.
I think so.
Try again.
What's it reading?
20. Solid. Right there. Hang on.
Well, maybe I need to go down a bit. Maybe I didn't get it over the spot right.
It's down a bit.
Okay,
It's not
so-
right on the top.
And there's nothing over on that side.
No.
No. So I must not have done it correctly the first time.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the joy of learning.
And then it's tinfoil. No, I can't see what it is at the moment.
Well, I've got my fingers crossed for an iron brew can. One of those really old ones.
Hey!
Woohoo! There we go.
Well, you cursed it. 'Cause it's a foil lid.
Oh, it's a foil lid.
Yeah, it's a little foil.
Okay, hang on. Let's... Go on then.
Yep, check that it's gone. Yeah. That was it.
There's the hole.
So now we will fill in our hole, because we always fill in our holes.
Yes.
Do not leave them unfilled, because
we're very conscientious.
Well, we read all
Diggers.
We read all the stuff about how to do this and where is legal to go, and because you don't want to come into a hobby and screw it up for the people that have been doing it a long time by breaking laws and getting yourself in the news and making farmers angry, so no one will give you permission.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not outlaws. As much as that sounds really cool. And it is cool to be an outlaw, but not in this particular circumstance.
Holes refilled. Boom, 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 boom. And
Right.
now we can find the next target, see if you can do better.
Okay, let's keep on. Right, well, we just got a signal on in about sort of 70, 71. It was pretty kind of strong, so we thought that looked a little bit more interesting, so we'd film that one. We just did one that was coming in at, what was that other one?
60. Well,
Yeah, it was coming, yeah, which turned out to be a bolt.
we'll show you at the end.
Yeah. Excuse me while I just bend down to get the detector. Yeah, this one looked like it was quite deep as well. I mean, the Simplex has like a little depth meter on it. Not sure exactly how precise that is. Some people are saying it's not hugely, but you know, it gives you some kind of indication of possible depth, and it was coming in at around about 3-4 on the depth, and as I said, about the 70. So let me just have a let's have a look and see whether, make sure it's still there for a start. Oh, let's find the hole. There we go. Yep, it's definitely still there, and it's coming up yeah, higher readings now. It's kind of 85, 87, and down to the 70s a bit.
Probably means it's junk, but
yeah.
Let's keep going. Looks like you're a little bit more off to the side then, so I'll come over here.
Laurie loves digging big holes, don't you, babe?
I do. Well, I'm determined. I should be called Rabbit.
Can she dig it? Yes, she can.
She find it?
Not so much. Wow, I tell you what, the har that I showed you earlier on over in the Black Isle has come to join us. Look at that. You can actually see nothing of the Cromarty Firth at all now. It is gone. And the target for this morning has been to head over to the what we kind of affectionately call the changing rooms. It's an old a really old sort of building that's sort of fallen to bits, and it was, we believe it was a changing room for people coming over to church from the Black Isle, and possibly getting the ferry over from the old Bishop's Palace, the castle across the way from here, which I've got no chance of seeing because of the right, nothing as yet?
No.
Still nout, so we shall head back over with the detector.
It's still there.
Yeah.
I'm just not down far enough. Okay.
I see it's solid. Pretty kind of, let's hang on, let's see if I can show you, hang on. Yeah, pretty solid late 70s, bumping into the 80s occasionally. You getting a signal?
Yeah.
Ah, good, eh? Oh, let's get in close then for the big reveal. Drum roll. No, not quite yet.
Not yet.
Hold back the drum roll.
Yes, we're reaping off of the
Let's get around this way. Yeah, it's straight down, isn't it?
It is straight down. Now it's gone.
Oh. There you go.
What the heck is it? I don't know. Well,
Oh, what? It's a lump of something.
let me get the water spray, because I'm not going to ruin the... I don't have to worry about Chig shouting at me from across the Atlantic for spraying something, because it's not a coin that I'm going to lose any definition in for.
Let's just get right into there.
I don't know what it is. It's very strange. Piece of shrapnel? It's like there's a nail and something. Maybe.
Oh, well, we shall take that home and examine it later on, and see actually what it actually might be.
Yeah.
But
well, check the hole. Make sure that is it.
okay, let's do that again.
Is it gone?
definitely seem. Oh, no.
That's it, I'm in.
Yeah, yeah, and that's definitely coming in. That's, well, as you can see there now, people, that's 81, 83. So it's all the early 80s on that. But it was
was 71 at the start.
But it was coming up.
The depth, I guess.
It was coming up early 70s beforehand.
So the depth, the stone.
Yeah.
The might yeah. Again. We're on slightly different soil. That was another tip we were given. We ground balance every half hour because soil changes constantly.
There you go, people.
So,
there's another top tip.
All from the dig and Detecting Scotland, people. So thank you.
Awesome. Right, well, keep on. Right, I found something in the 50s up here, folks. If I can actually find it again.
It was in the seaweed.
Oh. There we go. 60s. So let me just pinpoint it.
I'm just going to take the seaweed away.
Okay.
Right. Go for it. It's in the seaweed.
It's in the seaweed.
I took the seaweed away.
Okay.
I'm not just pretty face.
There you go. See, and this is it. This is just like kind of Christmas, isn't it? It's unwrapping. But instead of Christmas paper, it's seaweed. And let's see what the present is.
Guess what? It's another bottle cap.
Woohoo!
Caught in the seaweed.
There we go.
But if you don't dig every signal, some 50s are lead bag seals. And since this is coming out of a field, it could be a lead bag seal. And you want that, so dig
hello,
everything.
doggy.
Hello, big puppy. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Where's the person?
You're very excited.
He's very excited.
We have a friend.
I don't have a treat. I don't have any treats. I'm sorry. Oh, where are they? Where have they
See,
gone?
this is.
Oh, there they are. Here she is.
Ah, hello. Oi, watch it, you.